I don't know which of these two people I prefer, Christopher Nimle or Richie Sky, and I'll explain why. Because you know, I like authentic people. You get it?
Oh, no more.
And the way we were trained, people want to be like what they are not. They want to sound Lafa. They want to sound. They speak in their nose. And yet Sky is very aware. And Nimle is very Ga. And they don't care. And it doesn't detract from their excellence. You get it? They don't have to sound like I've gone to Harvard, I've done law. I'm a chemistry teacher. No. But they will teach the chemistry, but they will still do their gardens. And I kind of appreciate it. I like it. So today we've asked Nimle to come.
Yeah, no. Oh, you was about.
Boss, okay.
No more.
No more tell you.
Charlie. What beshi? What beshi? What beshi?
Okay. She down Yehovah. Wanda Yehovah she live in it. Yani J Chelewo.
Thank you.
You wo dagma. E gbele wo jomo.
Come on.
Wonye o ke kase ni. Dad ni ko na ga o small you was about e gbele na o ba fe ogbe ya. Ona. Wa fe ogbe ya. That lady kembo but o fe ogbe ya.
Bohewo
nakodi.
These days embo padi net we actually Perez music.
Oh, nanga padiele kaya jeme.
Wo blame Matessa. Ogbele ya che. Kejini mini. Ganye.
Nakani. Ona ka keje jinjin sa. Keje jinjin sa.
From the beginning, from the genesis of life.
Jinjin sa.
Ninyu mobowo. Oh. Don't kase gayo.
Oh. No manyuma kenoji ganyo ni for me. Imami ona ke you
I'm translating.
Yeah. Ke you ni chosebo.
If it's a woman who raised you,
only femo ye.
Your the way you act is different.
Yeah.
I'm a translator too.
Imami typical ganyo ni.
My mother is a typical guy.
Thank you.
Single mother ni. Ewugbo ishile.
Oh.
Very early.
You were raised by a woman.
Yeah, I was raised by a woman. And Mukotumomi in Papa Boni in Nako 1 year.
Oh.
No, I didn't grow up
with
to know my father. No, this is a typical Ghan woman.
In which part of Accra?
Oh, Adabraka.
Oh, yeah?
Yes.
Oh, you are an Adabraka boy?
Yeah. A honey, a Mokola.
Oh, you have not been fetching me.
Typical Mokola woman.
You are an Adabraka boy?
Yeah.
Oh,
typical Mokola woman. Kete shile bi no ni yoba yi ona ko ba fit mo ba jije no ba gbole bebe ona no time to waste.
How many were you guys?
Oh
you are only
we're
boy?
5 and meji last born. Ni dane e call me akeshi. When she sees me, she sees my father in me. Well, I look just like my dad. And in akeshi, my dad at the time had a master's degree, so my mother will always tell me, Akeshin, that is your minimum
qualification
in education. And lay yako school down.
You were raised by a single mother who didn't have formal education
at all, not in any way.
But she's highly educated.
Yes, with some of us around.
No, I'm saying she didn't have a formal education, but she's highly educated.
I understand.
Highly educated.
I understand.
To raise 5 kids alone.
Yeah.
As a market woman.
Yeah, market woman.
In Adabraka. So she lived in Adabraka?
Yeah, she lived in Adabraka.
Which part of Adabraka?
Oh. When I go near Kojo Thompson Road, you know the Akufo-Addo Chambers?
Yes.
And then there's the public toilet just opposite.
Yes. And then there's the watch it. Yes. That watch it seller
is my auntie's house. Oh. So when you move away from there, on the same Kojo Thompson Road, if there's the public toilet. Tiafiena. Oh no. Tiafiena. No. No, one son she know what you are.
You know the funny thing? My very good friend Clement Akapam. So that wache seller, there was a rice seller next to
it,
which we call Samen's rice.
Yeah.
We call it Samen's rice because he's the first person who brought that rice.
That's right.
Buying it. When you drive up that road,
and
turn right, there's a house they bake bread.
Yeah.
Clement used to live there too.
Yeah.
So that's his family house.
Yeah.
So you lived in Adabraka?
Yeah, I lived in Adabraka.
So what school did you go to?
Of course, from the Adabraka Methodist school that we used to call Cassie Road.
Okay.
Yeah, where the formerly O'Reilly. You see, there's the Methodist enclaves there.
Okay.
From there, my uncle, Mr. Dan Morton. Do you know Dan Morton?
Dan Morton Taylors.
Dan Morton Taylors.
Right.
That is my mom.
Down.
Yeah, that's my mom's cousin.
Right.
So,
So you are Morton.
no, I'm not a Morton.
From your mom's side?
Yes, from my mom's side.
Okay, not you.
So from there, I mean, he saw my performances in school at a very early
Does
age.
that mean that your mom is Afro-Brazilian? Because the Mortons are Afro-Brazilians.
That is, she is.
Oh, wow.
She is.
Oh, okay.
She is.
Keys drop.
She is.
Okay.
No, from there, he saw the potential in me. So I remember from class 5, he saw my results, and then he told my mom that no, in the family hardly do we get somebody of this intellectual brilliance at this level. So I want the boy to come and stay with me. So I left my mom, went to him.
Wow.
So when I went to him, he took me to Prince of Peace,
Okay.
Bobuash.
Prince of Peace.
And I didn't, from class 5, I was jumped straight to Form 2.
Oh, it means your uncle saw something.
Yes, so Form 2, I didn't sit in class. And
And you are coming from Adabraka to, and Prince of Peace is a higher school.
Yes,
And you are jumped to Form 2.
straight to Form 2.
Wow.
And then from Form 2, yeah, at the beginning I struggled because of the gap. But once I settled down.
Which means you are younger than your class too.
Yeah. Most of my mates are older than me because my true mates were those in class 5 going to class 6.
Who be a she? Prince of Peace.
Nakani.
Then you went to which?
Then, of course, from Prince of Peace, Accra Academy.
Oh, so you are Blobi.
I'm a below.
I can't believe this.
Yeah.
No, you're Beshi again.
No one like I would jam a
Blow.
wakasi.
That
I didn't know you were. Oh.
Jam call boy, Yawani Bula boy.
You know, it says if you don't respect yourself, they will let respect come on you.
Of course, well, our headmaster was Mr. Freeman.
Freeman was your headmaster.
Yeah.
He was a famous headmaster.
You dare not.
Even we who didn't go to Accra, we heard of him.
That's right.
I actually interviewed him once.
Yes.
It was
That's
one of
right.
my funniest interviews.
Yeah. He's very
The
jovial.
students used to fear him.
Hey, boys! I remember those days when you find yourself outside of the campus and you are able to picture his car. Look, and he knows everybody.
You know what he told me? When I interviewed him? Freeman said the students used to say he had spiritual power.
Yes!
And then he said he didn't have.
Look, we all believe
Then he said
that.
what he told me. He said someday he heard that some boys went to town. And he knew the wall they would jump and come. So he went to sit there at the wall and he was waiting. Now when the first boy jumps, he will catch you and you see. So he said you catch him. So the guy will not shout. So he said all the boys didn't know that he was there. So when he catch the first, I said
One shout.
so after like 10 minutes, all the 6 boys came and nobody knew that they were there. Then he marched them straight to punishment. They say he had medicine.
At least somebody should shout there.
He said, imagine you jump a wall into a school at night and your headmaster catches you. And when he catches you, he says, Freeman. So Freeman was your headmaster.
Yeah, he was. And then I remember, look, he taught us a lot. For example, I mean, he taught us how to do
Beyond academics.
beyond that. He would come to the assembly at the time, and then I mean, he would teach us how to sing.
And I learned how to knot a tie in SSS.
Yes,
Just like
I mean, he taught us all those
how
things.
to knot a tie.
And his level of discipline, Charlie. Oyamoshiobo.
No, she said.
How do I explain this in English? Oyamoshiobo.
Come on.
This is Alfredo,
Can you
unless you
help
can't
me?
help us. Oya Moshi. No, somebody will send it.
Yeah, Oyamoshiobo.
Oya Moshi.
That, like they say in Tree, Musion count.
Woe betide you.
That's right.
Woe
Chema
betide
Gabriel.
you.
Nakani. Oyamoshiobo. Kole.
Ko lebe.
About discipline, and he will bring you to the assembly hall and in front of the whole school.
Wow.
Some of the boys, the big boys at the time, will hold your leg, then the other to hold your, and then you are given a very good stretch of your back. And look, he will whip you. If he's unable to whip you, then he will call one of our famous, I think, geography teacher. I didn't do geography at the time. We call him Atikola. Atikola will help discipline you good. So look, by the time you exit or you leave Accra Academy, doing that those days. No more. You are
You are
refined.
properly constituted.
Well,
And you can just go into any other place and then
It's 19
take it
minutes
from-
past 8. My guest is Christopher Nimle, who is a pundit on our sports desk. He usually appears on the very popular Friday program, Sports Panorama. He's also part of the sports team when we do commentaries, and of course for the football program we do in the afternoons. Now he's also a regular member of the. How long have you been with us at Citi?
Hey, I think close to 7-8 years now.
It's been a long time.
Yeah, it's been a long
It's
time.
been a long time. So today we decided to just talk to him about his journey. A lot of people don't know that Christopher Nimle is a chemistry teacher. Are you a church elder too?
No, not
Because
yet.
you quote the Bible in very copious, and you pray with a lot of
Verve.
yeah. Your Ghana prayer. By the way, what church did you used to go to?
Oh, we're raised as a Methodist.
Methodist.
Yeah, the
So
one.
is that Abaka Methodist?
Yeah,
Near Circle.
yeah, near Circle.
Hey, then you know my friend though.
That's where my mom will.
I have a friend called Leslie Oku. He lived behind Citi FM. That's his church as well. He's also a football big guy.
Yeah.
He's a lawyer now.
Yeah, I
Esquire.
think the name rings a
Yeah,
bell.
I don't know his house name, but his house is behind. He also goes to that church.
Yeah.
He's an Adabraka trained
Yeah.
boy. He went to school in Adabraka. He came to Presec as well. So you are a Methodist.
Yes.
Adabraka Methodist. Because your Ghana prayers are very nice. Did you learn Ghana in school or you speak it at home?
Oh, I speak it.
You speak it at
like
home.
I said, my mom. I mean, that is the only language of communication. So you have to learn it. And
Is
she'll make
is
sure-
she still around?
Yeah, she's around. She's about 86, 87 years now.
Does she listen to what you do?
Unfortunately, not. Not because she doesn't want to, but health conditions
Health-
will not
oh,
allow
it's
her
difficult.
to do that. Yeah, it's a bit.
Oh my
Wow.
God!
Wow.
Which means all the
Wow.
things she thought about you, you
Wow.
are fulfilling them, but she may not even know
Yeah.
now. So we're having a talk with Christopher
pressure.
Nimle today, who's been with Citi for at least 7 years. I would get the exact date that he came, and you are a chemistry teacher at A level.
Yeah.
So what did you study in secondary school?
Of course, I did science. I did chemistry, biology.
Are you A level or SS?
I'm SS.
Okay, so you did chemistry,
Physics,
biology
and then mathematics
at Accra,
at Accra Academy.
and then from there, what did you do?
Okay, so from there, after the WASI, because of money,
Yes.
but by then I had left my uncle's place and I've returned back to my mom. Family issues caused that to happen, and then because of money, I'd done so well, but I had to sit out for a year
Yeah.
because the old lady at the time was not prepared
Yeah.
to take me to the university. It came as a shock because there was a family contention about a family property. My mom was on the other side.
Very typical.
Mr. Damotin was on the other side. So
It
eventually,
affected you.
I mean,
You became a pawn
that's right.
in the
And
chess game.
Yeah, and at the time he was very emphatic.
Yeah.
I expect your mother to join my side
Yeah.
because she wouldn't join. I cannot take her, so go back.
Charlie.
So I left. So when I left, then I told my mom that I needed to go and buy my university forms and stuff like that. She said, look, even if you were to buy the forms,
Who's
I don't
gonna
have the
pay?
money
Yeah.
to pay. So let's sit out a year whilst we put ourselves together. And the results at the time too was very good. So once I knew I had a result that could get me to the university over time, I just thought I would have to listen to her. So she did that. And then eventually I got a chance to go to the University of Cape Coast.
UCC.
UCC, where I did BSc Biological, but I majored in chemistry.
BSc Biological Science
But I majored in chemistry.
at the university level.
Yeah.
And you majored in chemistry.
Exactly.
It was one of the most difficult aspects of core science.
I had a chance to be taught by the best in the business,
Who's this?
Professor Boyan Akwe Datson.
Professor Boyan.
Akwe Datson. May his soul rest in perfect peace. He's the one normally we refer to as Professor Bad.
BAD.
Yeah, BAD. If you can be a friend to him,
It means you are good.
it means you are an excellent student. And he was
What is it about chemistry you like? Because I, as a non-science student, I can relate with physics.
That's right.
Because it's like mathematics
Yeah.
application. Biology is okay. Chemistry was just like
Yeah. You see, one thing about chemistry is that one topic leads to the other.
Mm-hmm.
And if you don't get the foundation right, you are a living dead.
Okay.
So, and I remember very well that my chemistry teacher at Accra Academy, Mr. McLean and Mr. Ajay, we had two chemistry teachers at the time.
Okay.
And they will encourage us not to miss any lesson. Because if you miss lesson 1,
It's a foundation.
lesson 2 is dependent on lesson 1. Lesson 3 is dependent on lesson 2 and 1.
You can't catch up.
4th, you are dead.
Okay.
So the moment I saw that trend, and in chemistry we don't do too much to and pour. I don't like that. It's about catching the concept
and applying
applying the concept.
Okay.
Okay, and that is about chemistry. For something like physics, for physics,
Formula.
I had my best grade in physics.
Okay.
When I tell most people, they don't believe it. But I think throughout my university years, I had only a B in chemistry once. But you know, in the first 2 years, you do physics, chemistry. All my physics grades
Very good.
were A stars.
But you preferred chemistry.
But I prefer the chemistry because when it comes to physics, a lot of assumptions is at play for a particular question.
Yeah.
And almost all of them sound right.
Yeah. So you need to.
But the correct one among the so-called sound right one is there. That was what I hated about physics. I said, but one question, somebody can argue from this point.
Yeah.
Argue. They may all sound very right. But among the right one, there's the correct one. I don't know whether that one makes sense or not.
Yes.
But when it comes to chemistry, it's about the application.
Thank you.
And the branches of chemistry, we have the analytical, the physical, the organic, and the inorganic. The analytical and organic are very much based on concept and application. It is the organic, some part of the inorganic one that will get you to do a bit of chew and pour. You take the information
And use it.
But when I went to the States to do my master's, that is where I realized that because we didn't have the sort of equipment and chemicals available,
Pipette, burette.
we were taught to chew the inorganic
I said
aspect.
inorganics, but dude,
There, I realized that these were things that could be proven.
use the beaker, mix the thing.
Exactly,
Charlie.
and stuff like
So
that.
when you got to the US, it was like, wow.
Look, in fact, they were shocked. I remember I went there to do my master, but also as a teaching assistant. And anytime I went to the lecture, I was in charge of the level 100 and level 200.
Yeah.
My boss, you see, when you come from Africa and you go like that, they don't trust you from the beginning. They want to see what you offer. So they will just give you the thing and sit back and watch
what you do.
And I remember my very first day in the class. I was 2 minutes late.
Hey!
By the time I got there, my boss had told me that his statement was that this is not Africa. That was enough.
It's not easy. You
was about.
I remember Dr. Wodeska.
2 minutes late.
2 minutes. This is not Africa. I said, Doc, believe you me, it will never happen again.
Correct.
So then I had prepared. I'd come. And then he said, but why? I said, no, I'm not. This is my first day with the class. I don't think it's time to do projections and things. I'll handle the course from my head.
My God.
Yes, because I believe in first impression.
So don't bring any projection.
Let me just give me the marker. I know what I'm going to teach. I'm done. So when I started engaging, some of the students look, Abrofono almost through certain subject, and chemistry is one of them.
Yeah.
So when they see you teach chemistry without referring to or looking at something and telling them, they look at you differently.
Wow.
So after that, then they saw that became my trend.
Wow.
I'm fully prepared. All I needed from them was to look, tell me where I'm going next.
Okay.
From here where I'm going next. And then I'll handle like that. And then I remember very well that I do still remember Nimle. There was this guy called Einstein. There was this guy called Joel. I mean, they were white guys, but they just fell in love with what I was doing. And they felt that if you can do this thing without referring when you are in front of the class, then it means, I said, look, where we come from, Charlie, where we come from. No more. The sort of training we've been given.
Charlie?
Look, I remember when I was in UCC.
Yeah.
We had only one organic chemistry textbook.
Oh Lord.
In the whole of the UCC library.
Oh. So it's photocopy and pamphlets.
Look, and anytime Professor Bad comes, he will refer to that book.
Meanwhile, there's only one.
No more Meaning?
The
The librarian at the time. I mean, no, I went there. I had to befriend her by force.
You have to.
Yeah, jolly befriend she. Sakamani, you ask more insani.
Of course.
They're like, do you know what I want you to do for me? After some time, you have to keep this book for me until I leave the school. Make sure nobody touches it.
Oh, this one.
Yes, I did that. I'm confessing today. And that librarian, I don't know.
Her name.
No, I won't mention. She also just liked me.
Of course, who would not?
And then she made sure.
You mean
Nobody
one
had
one chemistry book
one
in the
chemistry
UCC library?
Organic book in the UCC library.
Oh, Charlie.
And that was the preferred one. There were others, but that was the one
That's the
Professor
main
Bad
one.
was always referring to.
Charlie.
So she made sure I got access to that from level 200, level 300, level 400. Nobody else would touch that book.
You know, be small entry, you enter the book.
I'm not telling you. So once I did that, so I told my children, look, if you look at where some of us have come from,
Wow.
what you are doing there is nothing. But look, the experience was
So you were
massive.
able to rise to the occasion of doing a master's in chemistry in the US and also being a teacher. What university is this, by the way?
The East Tennessee State University.
Tennessee.
State University.
Nashville, Tennessee.
I had a wonderful supervisor.
Okay.
Wonderful.
So your master's was in organic or inorganic?
No, my master's was in analytical, being my major, and organic
Analytical.
being my minor.
Analytical chemistry.
Chemistry.
Wow. We'll come back to the story. This morning we have a bit of time. I'm here with Caleb Kuda, Francisca Kakra-Forsen, which is Kai, is also around. If you can read a few comments before we continue with our chat with Chris. Later on in the morning, we have Chaka Awori on leadership.
Julius Amagaji from Dansuman says, good morning, Bernard and team. I love the touch of Ghana language by Coach. Please, I've been looking for him to help me with a football boy I have. Please, may I have his contact, please? Bernard, let Coach perform his prayer ritual for us. No more. Bernard and team, my warmest regards to Coach Nimle. We, the listeners of Sports Panorama and the Republic of Football on Radio, love listening to his perspectives on football. Though I haven't sent a message to any of the shows, I'm an avid listener. He should keep up the good job. God bless him and his family. Jesse sent that from Sakumono.
All right. We have more coming up later on the Effective Living series. I'm here with Coach Christopher Nimle. So we've spoken a bit about your upbringing in Adabraka, raised by a single mother. Your story is very typical of a lot of people I work with and know who have done very well. Raised by a single mother, and it really built something.
Yeah.
You know, so a lot of times people feel it's a disadvantage initially, but somehow God can use it to become an advantage.
Yeah.
You know, Samens, yourself, Sky, a lot of people I know who are doing very well. They have this type of story, and then the whole thing around education opportunity. A lot of people don't know that when a parent dies, the implications are very dire, particularly for people's prospects and future. So for a single mother to insist that you will go to school and to push and push and push and push is a very fascinating thing. So thank you for sharing that part. Now, your chemistry part you've spoken a bit about. Let me just read a couple of comments on chemistry and I'll come to sports. This guy who's a friend of mine, he says, we chemists don't die, we just reach equilibrium. This is from Toby Dobu. We chemists don't die, we just reach equilibrium. I'm sure you can relate with this.
Yeah, very well.
You know, chemistry. So what does equilibrium mean? Equilibrium is a state of what?
Oh, it's just a state of balance where going forward, the rate at which you go forward is equal to the rate at which you go back. So, for example, in my normal footballing, every football game starts at equilibrium because it's 0-0. So the moment somebody does something else, let's say another team scores a goal, then the equilibrium has been disrupted. So in order to restore, the other one will have to equalize.
Oh, I get it. More comments. This is Alex, my friend, Alex Sapi. He says, Clement and I have the same family house in Adabraka. It was called Window Bakery. We used to and still call him Baby Joe.
Yeah, I know him.
Then a lady who's listening to me says, tell Nimle I also went to Castle Road at Adabraka. I'll give you the details later. All right. Now, before I come to sport, you teach chemistry now.
Yeah.
How long have you been teaching?
Wow. You know, I've been doing this for the past 17 years.
Past 17 years.
Yes.
More.
And you teach at the secondary level.
Yeah, I teach at the secondary level.
So
A-level.
A-level.
I see.
This is high level
Yeah.
chemistry.
When you talk about A-level chemistry, it includes first, second year university work as well.
Yes. I remember when I was doing elective maths at the university, first level 100 maths is A-level maths.
Yeah.
Essentially. So it's very tough. So it means you have to know the thing to teach at that level.
If you don't know, you don't. Look, I wish if I had my way, if I can advise, stop the WASI.
Go back to A-level.
Let's go back to A-level. Because look, at my former school, Ghana Christian International High School, they ran the two streams
Concurrently.
And I remember there are certain topics when you walk to the WASI class and you look at the content of the WASI and you look at what is ahead of the student in the university, you don't want to even use that to teach.
It's too weak.
It's too weak. So all my past students that I work with at Christian High who went through my hands during their WASI, when I work, for example, strictly organic chemistry, that is the most voluminous branch of chemistry. You don't want to use the WASI content to teach
It's
anybody.
not rigorous enough.
No. I mean, it is about 30%, 25-30% of what they should know.
Serious?
I'm telling you today. I've worked with the two streams, so I know what I'm talking about. So I walk into my WASI class, but before I touch organic chemistry, along the line, I'll be sensitizing the children's mind that look, we'll get here, but when we get here, I want you to give me the permission
to move
not
further.
to go by your syllabus.
To go ahead.
But when I teach you using the A-levels way,
You get it more.
every WASI question you see, you close one eye and then you answer.
So WASI is not up to A-level.
No, not at all. But when you get to the university, that is where you see what you acknowledge where I've or what I've done for you. And I've had all my medical students, those who are doing medicine, pharmacology, petroleum engineering, chemical engineering, all of them. As we speak today, they have me on the platform. And not only them, but their parents
You mean
also appreciate.
the Nimlelets?
Yes. And if I have my way, if the people who
So you
run
feel like
education in this country,
the A-level is stronger. So that before you get to uni, you're already prepared.
Masa,
So it means the universities are having to sort of water. You know, they created level 100 because of SS.
yes,
Because when I finished SSS, there was a man who came to tell us that we have to be A-levelized.
yes,
Because if you enter university with SSS, so they created level 100.
because
Because in those days, when you do A-level,
you go straight to level 200.
So you are doing 3 years.
Then you finish. And we need to, look, we really need to find a way of going back.
But what's your teaching approach? Because you're a very friendly guy, you're a
Yeah,
very
of
nice,
course.
jovial guy. But you know,
But-
when I was growing up, teachers who are friendly, the exams are hard.
My student will attest to that. But for me, the way I teach, if you don't understand, then you've got a problem.
You make it easy.
I'll bring it down to practical life. And that is what makes, you see, chemistry is everything. Even this is chemistry. You know, this is chemistry.
The composition of the material.
This is chemistry. Everything in life is chemistry. Chemistry is life.
So chemistry is more fundamental than biology?
Far. Even biology itself is chemistry.
To be fair, it's true. My friends who did biochem, who became doctors,
Yeah, they
when they speak medicine, it's a bit different.
Yeah. Even biology itself is chemistry. Yes. Even biology. That's why in places like the States and other developed country, if you want to go into medicine, you need to show a decent pass in chemistry.
Yes.
If you don't have a chemistry result, forget
It's
it.
very, very relevant to...
Nobody would admit you into that field.
Wow. So you make it easy for people to understand.
Of course.
Understand.
You see, it's about, if I walk to the classroom, my very first day, like I told you, is about first impression.
Sharp.
My passion alone will get all my students to accept what I'm telling them.
I never knew you were passionate about chemistry because when I listened to you on Sport Panorama, You seem passionate about Ghana, about football, about Black Stars.
But I eat and drink and live chemistry.
How did you become a coach? Or why this? Is coach your nickname or your?
No, it's a certified.
Oh, you're a proper coach.
Yeah, I'm proper coach. Now, this is what happened. A very big politician. I won't mention his name because of I know you know him. So he's always into football.
Yes.
So he formed a juvenile team here in Adabraka.
Argentinos Juniors.
So when he did that, my sister's son,
okay,
very talented, and up to now, well, if you ask that politician, he will tell you he's never seen any talented young player like that before.
Oh, then the guy was good.
Extremely very good. But at the time, I needed the boy to also concentrate on his books.
Oh.
So there was that friction between the boy and myself.
Mm-hmm.
Then I remember very well, I was alone sitting down and I was asking myself, if I look at the talent of the boy, this is not something I want to go waste. Now, as an uncle, what can I do to make sure that the boy fulfilled his talent? So I realized that, okay, I want him to learn. He's got the talent to play football. So why don't I position myself in such a way that I can manage the two?
Oh, wow.
I can manage the two. So then I went into, then I said, okay, the team at the time didn't have a coach, but then I was in, I was at home. You see, that 1 year I sat home before going to university.
See how God does his things.
Then I said, okay, then let me get involved here to manage the boy and make sure I manage his time, when he should be learning, when he should be. Then I got into it. Already before that, football has always been my passion.
As an Adabraka boy, it means that you've played on all the parks.
Yeah. The Sarah Park, the Methodist Park, everything there. So then, as a very good guy, somebody who is not only passionate about football, also interested in academics. So I did that. Then when I went to the university, then I started, we'll go to the JCR, we'll argue, we'll debate, but I could tell that among my friends, my level of talking about the game was up there. And most of my friends started appreciating. That's okay. Then I got a chance to coach the Casford Hall team.
You're a Casfordian?
Yeah, I'm a Casfordian. I got a chance to coach the Casford Hall team. And proud to me taking over the team. I mean, we were just being beaten left, right, center. By heart. ATL, Vaco, New Hall. They would just beat us left, right, center. And I said, no.
It cannot be.
I want to take charge. And then I realized that the indiscipline in the team was not what it should be. I mean, very, very indisciplined team. So I spoke to some of the guys, and then I went all the way to the hall president. I said, look, I'm in the diaspora. I was living at Apiotska at the time.
Okay.
But I'm a Casfodian.
Correct.
Give me a room in the hall,
so that
and I take charge of the team.
It's
very direct.
Cards on the table.
Can you do the thing? I said, you just give
me a room in the hall.
Give me the room. Then, no more. One time, so then, then we'll give you. They gave me the hall.
Wow.
Luckily for me, there was this guy called Sakite. He lived in and around Adabraka, so now he had seen what I was.
He knows you already.
And then he went and testified. Give it to him. This guy. So when I went there, I had followed the team. There were some indisciplined guys in the team. When I went there, I just packed all of them. I said, all of you, you sit. You are not part for now. Sit. I'm going to work with the something group. Then that year, the new recruit, like the freshers who came.
More players.
More players. Then we did the freshers game. And then we won. The simple system there was you don't touch the ball more than twice. If you touch it more than twice, you're out.
Problem there.
And I got them to, these are university guys. So Ukra, you are part of us. What can you tell us? If you don't do as I say, you go and sit down. Nina can gun character. You see, there was this common line that said, Cabadon. No, Tuare. Cabadon. Don't come here again.
You
So
took
then-
Adaraka to Cape Coast.
Yes, Kabadon. So then I realized, after 2 weeks, 3 weeks, then the freshers game, then we won.
Wow.
Then the hall master himself,
Quick.
I'm picking.
do it like that.
That's so.
Do it like that.
No.
So then we went for the proper inter-hall. And then all those ATL people who were disciplined, I met you. The minimum you take is 3-0. Pap, 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 pap. Then just like that. So until I left,
Casper hasn't lost.
Casford never lost a game. We won every game. And then at the time, I've forgotten this man's name. The head coach of the UCC team
Yeah.
felt that I could contribute
To the.
to the school team now itself, the university school team. So I remember there were times where during the university games, most people didn't know this. I would sit in the stand, but tactically,
Sending him
I will
information.
analyze the thing. I say, look, do this, we win. Do this, we win. Then I just said, it's not only a passion, but it's something I can do.
Wow.
So when I got to the States after my master's, before I started a PhD in chemistry at the University of Western Ontario in Canada. But they will not bring my wife to me. I'm a family man.
Charlie.
She will go to the embassy. I mean, she went to the
So.
she went to the
Yeah.
Canadian embassy 3-4 times. She got turned down. I said, what sort of life is this? Young man, I'm here as a PhD
And
student.
Canada is very good.
good. No more thing, you mean?
No mixture, no nothing.
You put them on here.
You know, so you abandoned the PhD.
Look, so I remember. I mean, I had a supervisor who was. He saw my desire for chemistry. I had done So I have 2 publications in chemistry. They are online. So I told him that, look, my wife is going to the Canadian embassy for the 4th time. If she gets turned down, I defer the course. I'm going back to Ghana. He looked at me. I said, yes. Man, I'm a family man. I know. I grew up without a father.
You cannot.
I mean, I
let
had
your children
married
grow up
somebody's daughter, beautiful girl. I mean, she's helped me a lot. I mean, that is my love of the love of my life.
Yeah, you know.
You either bring her here.
Charlie.
How can you keep me in this cold?
Western Ontario.
Western Ontario, very cold. So after my very first semester, I told the man that I would defer the course. I'm going back home. I mean, I can always go back and do them if I want to. Today, if I want to, I'll apply. I'll get.
So at what point you did the coaching?
So then, because of that, I came back to the US because my US visa was still valid at the time.
Yeah.
Then I told my brother that, who is now a strong man of God, Pastor Jackson Nimle,
Okay.
that I think I want to. Because even, now let me say this, in the States, during my master's in Tennessee, there's this African football team called Tempro Professionals.
Wow.
So one of my former mates in Accra Academy, he was there before I got there. He told them that, look, coach has come.
Charlie.
Give the Tempro team, it's more or less Africans. So like, they will go and, the Africans will come together to go and organize a game or a tournament in Philadelphia. So until I took charge, they had not won any tournament.
Terrible.
They are not even gone to the finals before. So I played 7 tournaments with them. I won 4.
Charlie, your credentials
So
are not
then
bad.
from there, then I said that, look, let me now take this thing serious. So I told my brother that I want to start my coaching courses. So with the United States Soccer Federation, I mean, they are a very decentralized country. We don't all go in assembly at Pram Pram. Even if you are in there, you have to come to Pram Pram. We don't do that. So every state, I'm afraid. Every state, you can stay there and do the thing.
GFH of stable.
So straight. Yeah, because for them, everything you have to come and assemble at Pram Pram. What is that? Tumu, you have to come to Pram Pram.
Doesn't make sense.
Doesn't make sense. So then I started, and there, if you don't have your coaching lines, and you start from the very basic, and the basic is E. So I did my license E, I did my license D, I did my license C, and I did my license B.
Wow.
All with the United States Soccer Federation.
Amazing.
That was why the day the general secretary of the FA, you remember that encounter with him myself on Sports Panorama, trying to question my credentials. I said, Bojinamo, I respect you as a former academy boy. Bleobi, you are a profound lawyer. I respect that. But you dare not trespass. Of a law, mean chemistry. I have a master's in chemistry. You don't talk to me like that.
Thank you.
You don't question my coaching credentials.
Lord,
So when I came back to Ghana, I went straight to the Ghana Football Association. That was where I met Francis Nyameba Otiakente, the then technical director of the Ghana Football Association. I said, look, sir, I used to do this in Ghana. I have my coach team. I've worked with them. But this is where I'm coming from. He said, what? We need people like you. So therefore, you need to do the CAF badges to add. So immediately, luckily for me, the CAF license B course at the time was, I think, 2 weeks away. Otiakente said, I'll pay for you.
Wow.
I don't need you to pay. We need young men
great
like you.
Otiakente.
Yeah, Francis Nyameba Otiakente.
Correct.
So he paid for me.
Wow.
And I did it. So after that, before you enroll into the CAF license, you need to come and do 2 years physical, practical experience on the job. Then Ketokreku then comes. In his first week, 2 weeks, he sacked the man. This is the only certified CAF instructor in Ghana. Why do you push him away? Since the man left, Ghana as a country, we've not been able to organize any CAF license A course in Ghana.
True.
Serious.
I'm telling you.
Wow.
When you told they said, but we do refresher courses, it's not the actual course. When you are putting people to refresh, no. Do the actual thing, because there are people in line who wants to come and do it. Normally, you refresh for those who've already done it. If there are new modernization at that level, you bring them and refresh their mind. But what about those who are yet to actually embark on the course? So they sack the man. And as a country, we have never. I challenge them. I sit here today because I talked. CAF will not just bring anybody. Otiakente, CAF will use him to go and do the course in South Africa, in Cote d'Ivoire, in Nigeria, in every English-speaking country. Otiakente was the one doing the CAF license B, license C, B, and A.
Wow. And we sacked him.
We've sacked him. And we've brought people who don't know anything. We went for a German who, what is that? And that is where we are today. So, this is...
I think I now get your angle on the football.
Yeah.
Why you sometimes appear very critical of the establishment.
Look, today as we speak, the head of coaching education in Ghana is somebody who's got no experience whatsoever. He's rather the head of coaching education. And he's the assistant coach to the Black Stars of Ghana. He's learning on the job. Somebody like that, Otiakente should be there. Okay, look, the best players we've experienced in the last 25 years,
they all attest to
Otiakente coached all of them.
Yeah.
He, together with the late Ika Franning, the late Sir Cecil Jones, I took a few. Otiakente coached all of them. Michael Essien, Suleiman Tari, Asamoah Gyan, mention all of them.
Ade as well.
Coach Samade.
These are our people.
Was my mentor.
Wow.
I will go to Coach Ade's house. Look, he will sit down with me. He will talk football. That is why when Ghana as a country got embarrassed in Brazil 2014, no me chon chemistry. Chemistry is what I teach on a daily basis. I was there when I had a written invitation from the Jemefe Commission that they want some group of coaches to do a framework on the philosophy of Ghana football, how we should play. Today, when you sit down and you're watching Spain at every level, you don't need to be told that this is Spain. Give them a proper identity. Now, I got the invitation, and the invitation read that Otiakente, Professor Minta, Masaudidi Dramani, and the late Coach Samadi, and then the late Uncle Ben Kofi. Look at the names I've mentioned. And I was chosen to be the secretary to that technical committee.
Wow.
The job we did, the sacrifices.
Is that report still available?
That is in the Jemefe report, the Jemefe Commission report. Be ane mulu, ole mulu. Mueji document.
Well, we can still retrieve it.
Yeah, but I'm saying something. You see where I'm going to. Then we did that. Sacrifice. Look at Ben Kofi. Uncle Ben at the time was 80 years. But he was strong. Look, if God, I pity those who didn't get the chance to interact with Uncle Ben Kofi.
Ben Kofi.
Charlie, look, if there was anybody I would have loved God to keep alive,
It was that man.
it was that man.
Really?
It was that man.
Yeah.
He knows everything. He knows everything in football. No, there was a day the commission had given us a deadline to submit the report. So what we do is when we meet, we will talk, they will talk, we do this, then I'll type. Then I'll go home, I'll type, send it to him, he will read over and say, add this. And then I was given the task by the committee, the technical committee, that we need to give Ghana a brand. We believe that if you look at the French team, you look at the Spanish team, and you look at the German team, the Ghanaian player blends these three countries. So look at what they have done and put something together, and let's vet as a committee. No more sleepless night. Imagine I have to prepare to go and teach my chemistry. Uncle Ben Kofi has Coach Sam Ade, Masaudi. They've given you an assignment to. Sleepless night. I will do this thing. I went and got the philosophy of France, Germany, and then Spain. Put them together. Narrow it down to what the Ghanaian player should represent based on our physique and our stature and the way we think football is supposed to be played. And on the day before we had to submit the report to the committee, I remember we left the FA premises around 1:30 a.m. And Uncle Ben Kofi told me something. Meba, ebe dan kofi. Mesi papa, this me come ma me ho wa de braka he ya na adichina na me call. And I said, Debbie, me kwa see with you. I said, oh, Debbie, you cannot do that, Uncle, please. He said, no, I'll go and drop you. The man lives at Dansomao.
And you were
I live, look at
that your thing.
direct opposite.
Charlie.
He drove me in his car
Wow.
to his house.
To
So
you?
to my house. So when I got there, I said, Uncle, Papa, I mean that. Until you
Until you
also
reach, of
tell
course.
me that you've reached home,
arrived.
I'm waiting for you. Papa could do it around 3 a.m. When he got to say, oh, maybe my bedroom you have your bed to me other. We did all this. You can ask the commission members. My boss, lawyer Moses Fuamweni, is still alive, strong, somebody I communicate to and talk to regularly. Nobody gave us one city. Nobody
For that job.
for that job. Because we loved Ghana, we did it out of passion. And you know the irony? The then FA, I'll say this, led by Kwesi Nyantakyi, he was not in favor of us do, because you remember that commission, so-called, those at the FA at the time believed that the commission was set up to actually deal with them.
Yeah.
So you dare not. But look at Otiakente. He was the technical director of Ghana football under Nyantakyi, Ben Kofi, Coach Amd. All those guys were working for the FA. But they stood their ground
And
in
did
the
their
interest of Mother Ghana that would do our technical work. Today, that document is all. Ketokreku comes. Sack Otaken. The rest are Coach Ade, Ben Kofi, and Masaudi Dramani is now coaching Hasselhoff. He sacked Otaken. Then he went and picked a German from India or China or somewhere. Someone whose highest credential is to coach the Chinese or Indian under 18 team for him to come and design a football philosophy for us. Are you serious? Then do you know what they did? When the man finished working, without consulting Otiakente and anybody, then on the day of the lunch, then they picked the phone. Then they called Otiakente for him to come and sit there. And Oti said, do you think Sebi Tafrache Ona mi kwa? Yeah, Kwanjin in your jomo. I should come and sit there and grace what you have done
And endorse this.
and endorse this. I won't do that. So there's a lot. That's why our football.
So this is where your passion stems from.
Yes.
Amazing stuff. I'll ask you how you became a pundit on Citi, but let me read more comments. 053-9986-996. Don't forget, in the next quarter hour, we'll be speaking to Taka Awori on leadership. This is the Citi Breakfast Show. I'm here with Richard. Richard, Charlie, how do you find your man?
Oh, my man. I mean, you know, it's one of the people I admire and
Charlie.
respect so much.
Charlie.
Given his capacity to blend everything together.
I'm thinking of a radio show.
What radio
Togbe
show?
and Numo. That's the show. Togbe and Numo. You know? So when you drop the Kwan, then you two go drop the Dumega. Charlie, it will be you. Oh, if I try, you will speak away, you will speak Ga. It will be wrong. No, you read the comments.
Okay, let me take this one. Oh, no, telling your story really helps us understand your thinking and the comments you make on the sports panorama. Yehoah Zebaut, our job. This is coming in from Kofi in Ho. And this one says, Numo Nimle, au servo chale, o tuanoko ye, o sikamle. Okay, which is what? I really admire your energy to study all the time. Thank you so much. This one says, coming from the University of Ghana here. Everything Numo is saying, absolutely true.
This is in relation to chemistry and WASI, A-level and all that.
And it goes on to talk about all the things. Until I worked in the industry after school, a lot of it seemed impractical to me. The chew and pour was more. 7+ years in the food industry and acid-based reactions, amongst others, are straightforward now. I don't miss Panorama mainly because of Nimle. I'm learning the language and he's helping in this regard. I was raised by a single mom too, 4 kids, 1
The single mom thing is a big thing.
It's a big matter. This one says, given how good Coach Nimle is, we hope he will continue to pursue permanent head damage, which is PhD in chemistry. So he that's what people say. So he can impart his knowledge on us at the university or at the university level. This one says, which one? Chatelier principle. What's that? Chatelaise principle.
Yeah,
What's it about?
Okay, it's the principle based on equilibrium. It says that once a system is experiencing dynamic equilibrium, until you effect a change, the system will remain there. But the moment you effect the change to disturb the equilibrium, this man's principle is actually meant to undo or nullify the effect of the change.
Oh, I see. Charlie, so can we machine can no act on it for it to move
until you act on it, it remains there.
So if you hit it,
but the moment you act on it, his principle will undo what you are doing on it to restore it back to equilibrium.
Oh, I see. So you hit this water, it should evaporate, right?
Yes, that's right.
So
how do you undo disequilibrium?
Okay.
That is what he says.
How do you undo? You can apply to politics.
Yeah,
It's application.
that's right. The principles are there.
Yes.
And this one says, good morning, Mr. Abner and team. I'm not a Ga man, but Mr. Nimle and the Perez music lead guy made me love Ga so much. His dexterity and he speaks fiercely in defense of things. And it's admirable, just like Mr. Richard Sky makes me love every language. Now I'm studying the same. God bless you. It's coming in from Nana
Okoji Dom.
Okoji Dom. Adofi the first. Hey, Charlie, it means they be big man. Okoji Dom. It means he go collect something. Like he go collect
Okoji Dom.
He fight for mine.
Okoji Dom.
Yes.
They fight to collect the houses.
No. You're too charming.
And he's a PhD.
Maybe a PhD.
He also has permanent head damage.
All right, those are some beautiful comments that have come in.
Yeah, another one says, Coachito, you do all. Well done, senior. Kumo from Sasabi. Coach is very well versed in his field, but his voice and face doesn't match. He doesn't have the typical aggressive gun face.
Yeah, it's good. It's good like that.
Let me play one of my favorite Ghana songs for you. This is Walache from my friend Perez Music. Interesting comments coming in. Shout out to Christopher Nimle. I listen to Panorama mainly because of him. I've read it already. Augustin Info says Uncle Ben. He was very, very knowledgeable. Yeah. It's an interesting comment I'm getting.
See, somebody like Augustin Info.
Yes.
This is somebody I believe strongly who should be close to the FA.
Yeah.
Because you see, Augustin, during his playing days, he was very calm, but he's one of the very direct. He says it as it is. He's
a very genuine guy. Yeah. was a good striker. Yes.
But the current people there, they don't want such people closer.
Echulu, it means Koko.
I want to make a comment.
Let me read one last one before I do that. Okay. Good morning, Bernard. Happy New Year. Yesterday, I visited the Minister of Sports and Recreation, Kofi Adams, and he was reviewing the Jamepe report. What a coincidence. This is from Dr. Felix Kojo Besa Sobo. So hopefully the dust is being wiped off by as Kofi Adams reads here. You wanted to make a comment?
Yes, and my comment is triggered by a message that says, please get the bell from Nketia to make the show complete.
Where is the bell? No, he says
no, they've changed our bell. The quality of this is not our bell.
No, this bell is like primary school bell.
This is not our bell.
Break this.
This is not
break this.
The chemical reactions in the bell
We
has
had the
changed.
bigger bell, and I
Where
don't
is
know.
the big bell?
That's a program.
It looks like now has confiscated it.
They claim it for them.
It's our bell.
So why I read that, and I'm meeting
You don't know
Nimle for the first time, but I've seen him a number of times on television.
He's a big man.
And what I noticed, was the way he was ringing the bell, the energy and the passion.
Yeah.
And seeing that for the first time, I was like, whoa, that's a lot of energy. And listening to his story, listening to him tell his own story, coming from a single mother who did double the work of parenting, acted as a father and a mother, listening to how he even presented going over or prevailing over family dispute or drama. Listening to him talk about chemistry, his eyes turned red and were watery at some point when he was talking about chemistry. And so for me, in my mind, things fell into place. The energy and the chemistry.
It's all making sense
It's
now.
all making sense. And I'm not trying to butter you up. What I'm reading from you is that you play hard and you work hard as well.
Exactly.
And I think that is a story worth listening to on a morning like
You see,
this.
in Adabraka, where I come from in my family house, do you know the time I will learn?
When?
Wokushia. I mean, we were a lot in the same room.
It's a family house.
So until
everybody's
asleep,
you can't get even space.
You don't learn.
Onagbe.
Bekobe. And I will come and sit in the yard, yard
compound, the compound.
with my table, and my siblings, my cousins, they're all sleeping.
Oh.
And I'm sitting under the light with the table, and I'm learning, and I'm learning, and I'm learning. Because, like I said, my mom would tell me, look, there was one thing she always said, and for this one, it's a free gift to everybody, anybody, especially those people who are the young ones. The things you will not do in the presence of those who loved you the most, which are your parents, don't do those things when they are not around. That is my key to life.
Can you repeat that?
The things you will not do in the presence of your mom and your dad, or those who loved you the most, don't do them when they are not around. If you can live by that,
you won't go
you will never go astray. And my mom always used to tell me, "Noni can ye je no fear. Ya ko la ke ko fear ma boye ma bo e.
Okay.
Fe mo shwa ke kan beje me o fear.
Allah.
Ko o hina ka shin le. You wa ba job. E kuku bo jin.
Oh my God. And let me read another quick one here for Nimle. It says, Nimle is an inspiration and unsung hero. Kudos, coach. Ah, my God. I agree with you on many things. By the way, which local team do you support? Are you a House of Folk?
I'm a phobia. Yeah, I'm if they were team I would move. I'm if they team out. I'm if they were team out.
No.
But I'm if they team out.
You know, the business has changed.
No, it's just
The traditional teams have all
it's the
suffered.
wrong people
come on.
managing the team.
Look at a lot of the teams that are doing well now. You know, the tradition, when we were growing up, Hearts, Olympics, Kotoko, Okwewu, Hovorade, almost all those teams are no longer.
Business
The business model has changed.
I'm a team.
Sifo-
I'm a team.
Oh.
I'm a team. I'm a fanny BP. Well, I will be manila ball me. I'm about me managing house.
Oh, brother.
I'm telling you honestly.
It's also a business.
No,
Okay, ball me.
no. If you can have somebody who do the day-to-day activity of House of Folk openly tell the whole world that the money Togba Afede has spent, look, that man, and God will bless him, Togba Afede. I've heard about him, but there was a day I met him on the table like this.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Hard guy.
Ghana, we have people like this in this country.
I'm telling you.
And this man is the owner of House of Folk, and House of Folk is the way it is. If I'm him, I'll fire all those people that I'm working with. I'll fire them. You understand?
You will fire everybody.
Because you have one of the managers who manages House of Folk on a daily basis that get a home, Sabita Flache. You turn all the supporters of House of Folk, we cannot repay it away. The moment Elijah can be made that statement, if I'm Tobe, I would sack him and he'll come nowhere close to the team. Do you know the people who support House of Folk? The late president of Ghana, Professor Fifi Atamis, oh, you are talking about House of Folk like this? No more, we'll go to the stadium. Woye la ko la la ko la la ko. Eye si die no tala lete. Awu haseu. Ogbo oya ko we. Bunche. Then Ismail is going to score. Bunche. Chastela. Emmanuel Sakufo. Edmond Kopsi.
Oh my God.
Alote Adobu. Osman Muhammad.
Hey.
Ona Sami Ejedu Mojalami.
Mentioning players.
Charlie. We won the Champions League unbeaten.
Beating
No Ghana team
home
has done
and away.
Home and away.
CNN number 8 team in
Yes.
the world. House of Folk.
Yes.
CNN World Club Rankings. House of Folk was number 8.
Wow.
It was serious.
It was a Sundowns and Lali. Yeah. We cannot even. Jesus Christ.
House of Folk is it's serious. 1911.
No, I'm 50 team now.
But
I'm 50 team now.
well, since Tobe is still there, there's hope, right?
No, I think yes. With him, there's hope. But you need to sack the people.
Sack the people.
You need to sack them. Sack them. Alaja can be and don't tell me. I try my friend. I'm 50 team. I jam a fair. When I meet them, I'll tell them. I told them. Alaja Kwambi, he called me. I told him no more. You have to take him out. Toby has been with this 15 years. One league, Shkomepe. We're winning the league 6 on the trot.
Allah.
And when we go to represent Ghana in Africa, I mean, everybody saw
What you were doing.
what we're doing. What is this? It's the reason why Ghana football is the way it is today. House of Folk, Truka, Kumasa Santi Kotoko, Nyama, Basa. Look at our football.
A few more comments. We have a lot of people listening to us and watching on YouTube as well. This is Dr. Shak 21. Oh, Numu.
Oh, boss.
I said Dagomba, who schooled in Accra and did guy in my school. I'm always happy to hear Numu speak.
Yeah.
This is Joshua Holotu. Please ask Coach if he brought his Ododonko this morning.
Oh, no, I didn't
He must
come
release
with
one
Is that
hot
the
Ghana
mixture?
jama before he leaves the show.
The one I
Cool. This is from Iris Lamte 8241. Enjoying the breakfast show today. Such passion. Way to go. And by the way, the Republic of Football is usually on match days.
Yes, on match days.
And it's around 4 p.m. ish. Sometimes it starts earlier.
2 to 5.
Wonderful. And Coach is one of the key people on Republic of Football as well. Who's going to win the AFCON? Now let me ask you.
Wow.
In fact, let me even make it more interesting. Let me take your predictions because the quarterfinals are tomorrow. Mali, Senegal. Who's going to win?
Senegal wins.
Senegal wins.
Yeah, I think they are the better team. But you see, it's a knockout stage. Anything can
happen. But you tip Senegal.
I tip them too.
Cameroon, Morocco.
Will be man.
It's somewhere.
I think
the home advantages.
Yeah, I'll be happy for the sake of the tournament that they will at least get to the semi-final. I want them to.
All right. What about Egypt, Ivory Coast?
Ivory Coast will win.
Ivory Coast looks very good.
Yeah, they look
against Burkina. They didn't go out of second gear.
No, not at all. The moment they started.
Yeah, they have more in the tank. Nigeria, Algeria.
Wow, I think this is the game of the round.
All right.
From the way our Oyibo brothers are speaking, they said they should bring Spain, Germany. They think where they are now, those teams are the teams they should be playing against. But look, this Algerian team, they've done something that most people haven't noticed. This is what they've done. They know that in Algeria itself, they don't have the quality talent. So you know what they've done? They've gone to their
The diaspora.
players who have been born outside.
And they've recruited all
And
of
they've
them.
gone through proper football training.
Okay.
They are playing and they've recruited all of them into their team. So they've got depth. My worry is that they are a better defending team than the Super Eagles.
Okay.
And in games like this, it is your defending that will take you through. Because if they were to score, I don't see Nigeria scoring 2 or 3 to eliminate them. So for the Nigerians to win, they have to score first.
Yeah.
If Algeria were to score first
They
and
won't
Nigeria will have to chase the game, they'll end up conceding 2, 3,
that's
and
good.
that will be dangerous.
That's good
So
analysis.
I because of the defending, don't get me wrong, I really do want Nigeria to qualify because of I want to see more West African
offensive
countries.
power versus defensive organization.
Yes.
That's
Yes.
what's going to happen.
And you remember what happened between Osimhen and then Lookman.
Yeah.
I hope the people in the Nigeria camp would have solved and settled down by now, so that that doesn't show itself against Algeria. Because Nigeria would need Lookman and Victor Osimhen to do the things that they've done. Osimhen, I think, have scored 3 or 4 goals,
Yeah.
and then 3 of them have been assisted by Lookman. So if they can make sure that these 2 guys put their heads together and patch up, they stand a chance.
Now, Citi FM will be broadcasting the Cameroon-Morocco game live at 7 p.m. tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow.
No, actually today.
Today, yeah, we'll be here.
It's today, 7 p.m. today. So, coach and the team will be here to preview the commentary and then to also analyze the game. Your other team is Man U.
Chinemo ole otuado ma megbe washiwai.
Ota no yaje.
Dabisa kama yaje. Look at how bad it is. We couldn't qualify for the AFCON because of Angola and Sudan.
Yeah,
Where are they in the AFCON?
they've been kicked out.
Angola could even go past the group stages. No more. That is how bad our team
Was in the AFCON qualifier.
was.
In the
But the
AFCON.
coach has not changed. Coach, look, we are sitting on time bomb. No more. What cup are you? Gamo, what to wake up?
Welcome.
Wake up, what to
Welcome.
What to wake up? No wake up and I try. What should you say? Come on. Otuado Dumonchi, Thomas Tuchel Dumonchi. When you come on difference in class. The Croatian coach, but for Argentina, we would have had a back-to-back World Cup finals between Croatia and France.
Yeah.
Something that was repeated only in 86 and 1990.
And it's the same guy. So 2018.
And the same guy, he's coached the Croatian national team to 2 successive semi-finals minimum at the World Cup. No, ne can pardon the motion. Otuado Dumoji. Fred, what alo ba? What we for Schaefer? Ena Shoni. Enani. You see, Abekum, what do me hear? I don't want to be the one to say this thing. Fred, me pede ye juma be mami. Mentani, read on Refer Schaefer and find out why he was sacked from his last position. No Kofi Papale. Inyama yu ye. But if I'll read. I don't want to be the one to say it.
So we are not sitting well. We are not sitting well for the World Cup.
At all, technically.
We have a few months.
Biane Salisu is injured. ACL, he's likely to miss the tournament. Kudus is injured. He will return somewhere in March, about 1.5 months or 2 to the World Cup. No more Kofi Adams get $13.67 million. No more Ole Shikami. Shikabi Bioni.
Abi.
Now, why would you put such amount of money and go there with anything just like that? You know what $13.67 million can do? I listened to Honorable Kofi Adams and he said that money is even likely to increase. No more. Why are we doing this to ourselves? Kwesi Nyantechi sack Akwesi Appiah with 3 weeks to the 2015 AFCON. We got to the finals, but for luck, we should have won that 20. You remember the final with Cote
Avram
d'Ivoire?
Grant.
We took a 2-0 lead in the penalty
It
shootout.
was bad luck.
The last coach who won the AFCON for Algeria, he was appointed 1 week to time. Cote d'Ivoire, who are the defending champion.
their coach-
They appointed their coach in the
In
tournament.
the middle of the tournament.
They needed Ghana to misbehave, draw or lose for them to progress. They ended up winning it. So I've always told people, when you put the right man in charge, he will walk through the door and all our players will see that, this is the right man for the job. Kofi Adams said that there are players in the team who want Otuado sacked. I'm not the one saying it. And those are the senior players. Now imagine you are being coached by Nat Semenyo, he's going to be coached by Pep Guardiola. Numoke Bablasta, Benamo coach or Semenyo. Bonche come on, Royal here alone one bass.
It's okay.
One bear watch. I'm bear watching. Okay, boy, what chuckle you more?
He will be on air. You'll be on air tonight.
Yes.
He will be on air around 6:30, or I think even earlier,
Yeah.
for Republic of Football, as we preview the Morocco-Cameroon game, and of course he will.
Okay,
be on,
man, you wanna.
It's okay.
No, let me just say this.
It's okay.
Let me just say this.
It's okay.
Amorim has been sacked.
Yes.
It is the worst decision United has ever made
Really?
post Alex Ferguson.
We should have been kept.
Yeah, he should have been kept. Because the reason why I say this, maybe back as what I will say a lot, but for the sake of time. Last season we were 13th by the time it was after 19 games. United are 6th after 19 games. Amorim has not been sacked because the players revolted against him. Ten Hag was sacked because the players didn't want him. Mourinho was sacked because the players didn't want him. Ole was sacked because the players didn't see him good enough. But Amorim has been sacked because he challenged the board and said, look, when you were coming for me, I told you I'm a 3-4-3 manager. We are 6th. Back me or sack me. If you read the Athletics, that is the story. He challenged them that you cannot tell me to adjust my system. I told you this is who I am and what I do, how I do it. You said yes. So give me the money. You've given this man only one proper transfer window. Who did he buy? Matthias Cunha, Brian Mbeumo, Samuel Lawmans, the goalkeeper.
And then Seshko.
Have they not improved the team?
They have.
They have. So what do? Single digit billionaire. You don't have money. You've just captured this team like that. What destroy everything?
Oh,
This sounds more Nigerian. Low budget Michael Jackson.
Destroy everything. Look at Manchester. We want a sporting director. We're going to pick somebody from Southampton. Somebody that Southampton sacked. Wilcox. He should decide. Now look at what they are doing. They are trying to bring Ole Gunnar Solskjaer
through the back door.
after sacking him and paying him £10 million 4 years ago. You want to bring him back?
Did you go or did you come?
We be make back on our
So how so folk know they be man you too they suffer.
no one talk about
Black
adventure. Oh, good man.
We'll be talking to that when we come back. Coach, it's been good talking to you. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Catch him
bless you,
on
my brother.
other platforms of 97.3 Citi FM, the Football Republic, and of course, Sports Panorama. When we come back, we're discussing leadership in Africa with my guest Taka Aori on day 5 of the Effective Living series. It's live. Stay with us.
This is the Citi Breakfast Show, the city's biggest conversation.